How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome to High Now Daily. I'm Kainoa Carlson. Happy Aloha Thursday.
And I'm Lauren Tree, and I'm happy to be here. It's been a while since we got to host together.
It's been a while, and what a day to come together because we had a jam-packed show, a little bit of everything today.
A little bit of everything. I feel extremely happy though because I have all the arts on the show today. We're gonna feature an art studio just for adults, and we have the details on a celebration in Maui featuring all their art and culture.
Absolutely looking forward to that. Plus, much more. We're continuing to learn about the Hōkūle. There is so much work being done currently. Also, there is new health services being offered on Hawaiʻi Island, how to keep you and your entire ohana safe. Plus, we're going to be catching up with Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting later. It is hurricane season, everything that people should know about that. And we're going to wrap it all up with good big-time grinds in the High Now kitchen. But before all that, we're kicking it off over here in the studio with some local business, a local family. That's Nohea, that's Jackie. We're talking all about Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry. Welcome into the show, you two.
Yes, thank you.
How's it, everyone?
She's hosting, actually. She got nah. There you go.
We're okay for this, yeah?
Oh, yeah, everyone is getting their shop on right now. Let's start with you, Jackie. Tell everyone out there about Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry, local business, and the different work you guys do.
Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry has been in business for about 50 years, 52 years. And we specialize in Hawaiian bracelets, pendants, and rings. And we're one of the few companies that still have engravers that actually engrave it with their hands. So no two pieces are never alike from when you purchase it from Royal Hawaiian Heritage.
That's amazing. Okay, Jackie, expand on that a little bit more because you're mentioning as well that specific craft when it comes to the hand etching. What does that allow you guys to do? Because now you guys can customize pretty much anything.
Yeah, we can do everything. And the designs have evolved. Like now we're putting Eva birds on the pendant, on the bracelets.
Not just on the Aloha shirts
and
anymore.
Not at all. And then the knives, we can engrave on knives. Pocket knife.
And what do we have over here? These are some of the
butcher knife, and then they'll engrave right on here. You tell them what you like. And you know, if you don't know what to get for dad likes to cook, get a knife and bring it down and we'll engrave it for you.
There you go. And you just touched on it as well. We're entering into that part of the season. Father's Day is coming up, graduation season in Hawaii. Hawaii just does it the best when it comes to graduation season, personally. Nohea, let's go to you. You get all the personality over here, girl.
What you saying?
That's what I'm here for.
All right, so tell us about what are some of the popular ones over here on the table?
Okay, as a recent grad who sweat, tears, I waited all my 4 years of college to get one Hawaiian gold bracelet.
There you go.
Right here. I had my mom and dad pick out everything for me, and so I waited for. Other than that, though, we got some easy grab and go. We got all the initial pendants in any kind, size, shape you like. We get them, and some little bundles over here.
Okay,
easy.
We get the pendant. We get rings too.
Everything you can think of, we get you at Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry.
No, hell, I don't even know why I'm here anymore, but I'm going to try my best. With the Hawaiian bracelets, Jackie, I want to bring you back to these because when we really talk about the Hawaiian bracelets here in Hawaii, the symbolism of it, what it means, but this truly is, this is legacy kind of makana.
And for me, it's when the tutus come in and buy their granddaughters bracelets, and hey, I did this for all my granddaughters. You know, it just feels good. It feels good when grandparents come in and they want to size down their bracelet for their grandchild, and they size it down and they put something inside and pass it down. And I think that's what the Hawaiian jewelry is all about, is passing it down.
Absolutely.
Tradition.
And then something for the kane as well. This one is always wildly popular, which is the Hawaiian coat of arms. Tell us about this one.
The coat of arms, we took this one. There's many coat of arms out there, but this one is right on the Iolani Palace gate. You can see how the words is, the state motto on there. It's really pronounced on that pendant.
How long does it take to put something like this together?
Probably, I would say about 2-3 weeks. If you know the owner.
Okay. Speaking of, I'm sure people are watching. They're doing some window shopping as they watch this right now. What is best? We have 2 locations.
Yes.
Right? Where are they?
Bishop Street, downtown. We also have our factory there. So if you come by, you might get a factory tour, see how the bracelets are made. You'd be amazed. And then we're at Pearl Ridge Shopping Center. June 2nd will be Nohea's first day. So
come on down,
show her some love.
I just want to come and hang out. I just want to watch how it all gets made. Awesome. So we have the 2 locations as well. As we wrap it up, though, especially as we head into the graduation season, I mean, what truly do you think makes what you guys do here specifically so different, so unique than other things that are out there?
Just the Hawaiian bracelets, and it's we're one of the OGs still here. You know, we've been here 52 years, and hopefully we'll be here longer. But Yeah, come see us.
Absolutely. Again, dads, grads, big time season. Come on down and support Royal Hawaiian Heritage Jewelry. That's going to do it for us. Lauren, we'll send it over to you.
Man, speaking of all the ways to celebrate, just around the corner, we've got Spectra Fest, and here to talk all about it, I've got Noah, who's the executive director of Spectra Foundation, along with Roxy, who is the artist, and in partner with your husband, Wooden Wave. Thank you both so much for being here. Okay, so Spectra Fest is going to be in Lahaina this year. It's incredibly special. Can you talk all about it? What can people expect?
Yeah, so Spectra Fest is through our nonprofit. It's a celebration of art, culture, community, and education. And we're going to be doing it from June 9th through the 13th. There's going to be, we partnered up with local organizations like Hawaii Walls, Hawaii International Film Festival, The Brews, Creative Mornings, and Art and Flea. And we basically took all of these community organizations together to put on one big festival.
Awesome. Yeah, we're seeing some of the video of, just what people can expect. It's so vibrant. And as you can see, it really is a cultivation of community. Now, Roxy, I know that Lahaina is your hometown. How are you feeling, being able to go back and celebrate this festival?
It feels great. Lahaina is such a small, close-knit community, and it's a really resilient community. And so I'm really excited to be able to bring this festival to Lahaina. Especially, everything that they've gone through after the fires. Last year, the festival was on Kauai, so it's nice to bring it over to Maui. And it's going to be at the Lahaina Intermediate School, which is my old middle school.
Wow.
So it's going to be really great to bring over a dozen murals to that school that are going to happen in that 1 week. And the community can see them come to life over that week.
That is so exciting. Now, we were talking earlier about all the different integrations that are going on. So can you walk us through what can people expect?
Yeah, so it's going to be Monday through Friday. We're going to kick it off with the opening ceremony, and then we're going to have 17 local artists painting, 20 artists painting 17 murals at the school. We're going to have a music workshop, an Adobe workshop, which Roxy can tell you a little more about, that she'll be involved. Hawaii International Film Festival is going to be doing film screenings, 8 films total, shorts, and the 3 of them will actually be student films.
Wow.
And then on the last day, we're going to end the whole thing with a big community celebration, a wrap party with live music featuring Anthony Fluke and Nuff Said. Art and Flea will be putting on a market with local artists and makers.
Wow, I think the word community is totally key. I can see the synergy of all your different partnerships. It's going to be an incredible week. Roxy, I want to talk about you as an artist, because I know we have some things displayed here, and you have something to showcase, right?
Yeah.
So my husband and I designed this year's shirt, and we wanted to highlight the different kind of creative endeavors that are happening over the week. So the film festival, the painting, both house paint, spray paint. We've got all kinds of creatives that are involved. Music. So it's going to be a really fun week. We're going to be doing an Adobe workshop. Excuse me. So we're showing how Adobe Fresco is used, how we used it to create this shirt, how we used it to design the mural, and all the murals that we create.
Wow.
So it's really cool to be able to show kids, like, this is how you can use technology to be part of your art. We're also going to have workshops where the kids can come and help paint our mural as well. Another artist is doing a workshop where they can paint the benches that are all over campus. So we're really trying to get the local community to come out for that week and have them learn all kinds of things, from music to painting to graphic design, all kinds of stuff.
Oh my gosh, it sounds like just such a wonderful week. I wanted to ask, is this specifically for anyone? Is it all ages? What is
It's for everyone. We definitely want to encourage kids and families to sign up to help restore the benches and paint them. But everything's going to be free, thanks to all of our sponsors. And so people can go to the website. There's going to be registration links. Definitely encourage registration, or you can follow on Instagram. Website is spectrafoundation.org, or you can follow Spectra Hawaii on Instagram.
All right, well, you heard it right here. Make sure you check out their website, follow them on Instagram, and make sure you head out there for Spectra Fest, because it's going to be incredible. Back to you, Kainoa.
Hey, thank you very much. Now, before we head to break, we do want to continue this conversation. We're continuing to talk more and more about ʻōlelo Hawaii here in the media. I'm going to step out because coming up after the break, you're going to get a chance to see Dr. Kealohi Rapun as well as Bonnie here break down all the things about Hōkūle, all in ʻōlelo Hawaii. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. Everyone here who is part of the High Now Ohana is so excited to welcome in this new series to our show. We're launching a brand new segment in which the entire segments will be done all in ʻōlelo, Hawaii. They're going to be hosted by the host of the 2025 Merry Monarch Festival, which was all done in ʻōlelo, Hawaii, Ka'iu Damas, as well as Dr. Kealohi Rapun. In fact, Dr. Rapun is standing by right now with our very first guest.
Velina kealoho ka aina ka koa pau. Eia noho I makamahele puka ina High Now Daily. Mua loa o ke ia papahana. Eia mea'u ke kahi hoa no ko'olau poko o Bani Kahapea Tanner. Eke hoa e ho'olauna mai o ia oiho me kou kulana I loko o ka kiao holomoana o ke ia maula.
Aloha.
Aloha nui ka aua.
O wano o Bani Kahapea Tanner no Kaneohe mai au. He aukai wau maluno ka wa'a o Makali'i, he kapena wau maluno ka wa'a o Kanehuna Moku.
Mahalo nui. Ke ia ohana Makali'i, ano I loko ka kiao holomoana, ano kaulana ka po'e ohana Makali'i. He mau hoa kou, kapa o kou ia o kou iho o nā holoholo kui, nā kuini holoholo no paha, I loko ka ʻōlelo Hawaiʻi. Pehea I pili ai o kou, hea ke la mo'olelo o ke kumu ana?
I ka ho'omaka ana o ko mako holowa'a ana, makahiki umi kumaiwa kanaiwa kumahiku I kumanao. Ua ho'omaka mako e a'o pehea e holowa'a ai malona ka wa'o Makali'i. Nui nā wahine I ke la manawa, ua hele mako a pili loa, a hiki I ke ia la.
He mau wahine ke ia holoholo queens, a o ko e holoholo mau ana ma oa ma'ane'i. I loko o ke la pili ana ma Makali'i, he aha ke kahi o na hali aloha na mo'olelo nui e ho'omana'o ai?
Ke kahi hana nui a mako I hana e o iho I ka holomoana I mai Konekia. I ka makahiki umi kumaiwa kanaiwa kumaiwa.
Puka kula wau I ke la
mahalo. Ua hele mako maluna ka wa'o Makali'i I mai Konekia no ka lawe ana I ko mako kumu nui o PS mau piailug I kona one hanau I Sarawak.
He huaka'i ano kaulana ke la. O mau piailug he inoa kaulana I loko ke au holomoana. O ia ka mea I ho'i mai I ka ike kilo hoku I ko Hawaiʻi po'e. O kou ke kahi o nā haumana mua o ona ma Hawaiʻi nei. No leila, e ha'i mai oe no mau, me ke kahi o nā haʻawina nui paha I pa'a.
Well, no ke kahi mokupuni li'i loa oia, mai Konekia, ua hele mai oia e a'o aku I ko Hawaiʻi pehea e holowa'a ai no ka mea ua poina mako. Ua nalo wale ke la ike, ua kukulu ia ka wa'a o Hōkūle no ka holo ana I Tahiti a ka ʻaʻohe ho'okele. No leila ua hiki mai o mau, I ke la manawa aia oia ma ka makahiki kana hā paha. A kana'e ua loa oia I keia ike nui. Ua hiki mai oia, ua ha'awi oia. Iama ko I mau maka e ike Hawaii.
Nani loa. A ale pae ka poe ike ma waho o Nainoa Thompson, Bruce Bankenfeld, Kalepa Baba Ia, ke ia kahi mau inoa nui o ke kilo hoku me ka holomoana, a ka ua loa ke ia poe I pa'a ka ike malalo ona ma ke kahi ano e ho'omau ai I loko ke ia wa. E holo ana no o Hōkūle, halele ana ia hilo I loko ke kai mau la. A pe ke ia ka moana nui a kea, ka huaka'i moana nui a kea, he mau mana'o paha no ke ia huaka'i ana?
E ho'omaka ana ke kahi huaka'i hou, kapa ia o moana nui a kea, e hele ana, nā wa'a e lua Hōkūle a laua o hiki ana lia, I Tahiti, Rarotonga, Samoa, Aotearoa, ho'omau ana I Taiwan paha, na aina like ole o ka moana nui a kea.
E ike ai kākou I ka nani o ka paki pika, me kona po'e, me kona mau aina, I mea e pili hou ai, kākou, ka po'e o ka paki pika, he ho'okahi paha lahui o wiwi,
Pehea e holomua ai, me ka mana o pehea e malama aina, aloha aina.
Nani. Nani noho I keia mau pahu hopu a kākou. E launa ana me ke kahi mau hoa holo holo queen, ma hope o keia hoʻomaha, ma ke mele a ma ka hula. Mahalo iāʻoe e ke hoa, a ale no haalele a hoʻi hou mai ea.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. It is a big time launch day on our show today as we continue to introduce these brand new segments done all in ʻōlelo, Hawaii. We're gonna send it over to Dr. Kealohi Rapun and Ka'iu Okalani Damas with a special performance.
Aloha nui loa kākou e nā hoa makamaka e ia hou ke kaukou hou nei mākou ma keia mahele ʻōlelo Hawaii o keia la ma High Now Daily. E ia me māua o ke alohi ko māua mau hoa holo holo queens e noi ana wau I koʻu mau hoa nei a iāʻoe paha ka mua e hoʻolauna iāʻoe iho. A leila e wewe mai no keia mele a kākou e lohe ana.
Hiki no. Aloha mai o wau a nue punua. He aukai o makaliʻi. O keia mele ua haku ia e ko mākou hoa o kainani ka haunaile. Ia mākou e holomo ana I mai konekia. Ke la mau makahiki aku nei. Ua haku o ia I keia mele maluna o ke kahi o nā moku a mākou I au like ai. I ka pae ana I Satoa, ua puka mai keia mele no papa mau. O iai, aia mākou ma kona wahi home.
O ia, aue, nani maoli, mahalo nui. A leila ke kahi hoa o mākou I keia la, e hoʻolauna mai oe a leila no keia hula. Nā wai I haku, pehea I upua e ai?
Aloha kākou. O wau o ke Holani Ines, no he eia ko olo poko mai au. Nā kainani ka haunaele I haku I keia mele, ma waina o nā mokupuni o pula me Satawao au I haku ai I nā kuhi lima me nā kuhi wawai o ia mele. Ua hula ia keia mele o e mau e no ka manawa mua loa ma Satawao ma ke one hānau ma mua o ka ohana me ka kaia ulu o Satawao I ke la makahiki.
Nani maoli, mahalo nui. Ano leila paha e himeni paha, e hula paha ke ia la? Mahalo nui ia oi ka ai ana iau e ka koʻo ma ki kika.
kahi wa'ano Hawaiʻi e holo ana no mai kone kia I ka moana nui a kea O mau no kai ho'o malama lama I ko polene kia no ia mea o ke kilo hoku Haina ia mai ana ka puana no ia e maue kai hukani ho'o ke lewa Haina kau ia mai ana ka puana no ia e maue kai hukani ho'o ke lewa
Oia e nā hoa, e maue, e nā holo holo queens, I keia la ma Hainau Daily. Mahalo ka nana ana mai poina I ka maka ala mau ana I a Hainau Daily. No ka kako mau mahele puka ina ʻōlelo Hawaiʻi. Aloha nui loa kako.
Aloha.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to Hainau Daily. A pair of Hawaii Island hospitals make up West Hawaii region. Here to tell us more is Clayton McGann and Jane Clement to talk about services that are currently being offered and future services that will be. Welcome into the show, you two.
Thanks for having us. Happy to be here.
Thank you very much for being here. Clayton, I want to start with you. Tell us a little bit about West Hawaii region and all the work you folks do.
Well, we do so much. So the West Hawaii region is comprised of two hospitals, Kona Community Hospital and Kohala Hospital, and that makes up our region. And we provide trauma services, we provide emergency services, and really have such a large landmass that we are providing those services to. So.
Absolutely, and very important services that are being provided.
That's right.
Let's talk expansion, and specifically what is to come with Kona Community.
So we're really excited. We're expanding our pharmacy. So this will include a brand new compounding suite. So what is that? So it allows us to make medications, especially for cancer care, that will expand shelf life and let us cut costs and do all sorts of amazing things that make it better for the patient so that they don't have to travel far to receive these life-saving services. And so a lot of times everyone has someone that's been affected by cancer, someone close to them. And so our focus has been how do we keep care local and close to home? And that's what we're doing. So we're really excited about what this pharmacy will actually bring to the community.
Absolutely, and Clayton, in addition to that, in addition to the new pharmacy, excuse me, also an expansion and an infusion center as well, correct?
That's right. So there's a lot of work going on. In fact, under my desk, I hear drilling all day. There's a lot of work going on just to expand our infusion center. So what does that mean? So right now we currently have 6 chairs, and we see about 350 patients annually in those chairs. This is going to double that. We're going to have 12 chairs. So that means more of these life-saving services to our community. So we're extremely thankful because
a lot of work going on right there as we look at some of this video right now.
Yeah, so we're extremely thankful. This was all made possible because of our legislature, the governor, and their hyper focus on healthcare.
Absolutely. Now, Jane, I want to transition over to you. Obviously, with big undertakings, different projects, it needs kokua from the community and people to be aware of what's taking place.
Right.
Tell us about kind of the rebrand and what's taking place with
Right.
that.
So but before that, I want to tell you, very exciting, the pharmacy expansion. We are actually doing a blessing on Monday, and the governor and our area legislators will be in attendance. We're very excited about that. The infusion center construction is going on now, and we expect for it to be completed early 2026, early next year. So very excited.
That's coming up, yeah.
Yes, of all of these, progress that we're making. So the rebranding really reflects as you see, the transformation, the amazing transformation happening across our region. And it's not just about a new logo, it's really a symbol of all the progress that we've made and the direction we're heading.
When we're talking about the direction you're heading, what is next for West Hawaii region as we touch on these different operations that are currently taking place?
So over the past 3 to 4 years, we've probably brought in nearly $50 million in state and federal funding to upgrade our facilities, both facilities, to expand our services and to improve care. And we are very, very grateful to our legislators, both in the state and federal level, for the support that they give to our West Hawaii region. That allows us to, provide more care, better care to our patients and our community.
Now, I did want to revisit something you mentioned earlier as well. Families, so many ohana here in Hawaii who've been impacted by cancer, with June being Cancer Survivor Month. I mean, how significant is this with the timing that it's taking place and then being there on Monday to be able to welcome the community into that space?
Yeah, for us, I mean, this is everything. We want our families to be close together, where everything we're doing is focused on that care close to home. And so it's very significant for us seeing the expansion, the rebranding, the growth that's happening in West Hawaii. It's just a commitment that we have to our community, to our ohana, that we are going to do the best we can for them.
Absolutely. Jane, if people want to stay up to date, what is the best resource for information? You mentioned there's new logo, but is there a website? How do people continue to stay updated with the opening of both the pharmacy and the infusion center?
Yes, so please visit our website. It's kch.hhsc.org. So kch.hhsc.org.
Awesome. Well, thank you both for the time, and also congratulations. A lot to look forward to here in the
Thank you.
months.
Thank you for having us. Thank you.
Mahalo nui for being here. Lauren, we'll send it over to you.
Thank you, Kainoa. I mentioned earlier that I was extra excited because today is all about arts, and I'm here with Nadia and June from Fish Cake. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks for having us.
No, we're excited because look at all this color, this beauty happening. For anyone unfamiliar, Nadia, with Fish Cake, can you explain what it is?
Yeah, absolutely. We are in Kaka'ako, and we are Fish Cake, and then inside of Fish Cake we have an art studio called Fish School. But Fish Cake itself, we have so many different things. We have workshops, We have rotating cafes that we do. We have gallery. But June and I especially, we're in charge of the ceramic studio that's in the back. And so we have all of these workshops that we put on. We have members of our studio. So it's open to public, and it's also open to a member-based thing. We have people who pay every month to use the ceramic studio space.
That's awesome. And June, what have you guys brought in today? What's on this table here?
Well, we have all the goodies, and we have a mini robot and orange.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
That's so cute.
Llama and then pour plates, most popular workshop. And then here's a gummy bear sippy cup. And then puffer fish and capybara and daruma, a little bit of Japanese.
That is so cute. So I'm curious, Nadia, what types of people, like, do you have to have a lot of art experience to be part of your workshops?
Zero. What? A lot of the times when people come into our workshops, I will ask them, when was the last time that you touched clay? And some of them will either say, never, elementary school, maybe high school, if we're lucky. So please come in if you are interested in taking a workshop. This is really for anybody, and really we're a space for adults who want to learn to be creative again and in touch with kind of that kid side of them.
I love that. And speaking of workshops, I know that the two of you brought in some things for me to try. I don't think I've probably touched clay since elementary school.
Since third grade, right?
Here we go. Take me back to my days of playing with clay. So what is, like, maybe you could kind of simulate what a workshop would be if somebody's to attend the fish school.
Okay, yes. So on the first day of your workshop, especially if you're taking a clay workshop, that was your day that you get to play with clay. So what I've brought for Lauren to play around with is, these are all sorts of little stamps. These are ones that I've personally made.
So cute.
And
it's an avocado.
I love that one.
It's too cute.
There's a little cat right here. We have lots of rainbows. And what I want you to do, Lauren, is I just want you to take it, and it's gonna be really simple. You're gonna kind of put it in your fingers like this, and you're just gonna put it onto the clay, and then I like to take it like I'm pinching something.
Okay.
And I just sort of like push it in. Let it there for a second, and then like lift it up.
Okay, like a little stamp situation.
Yeah, it's like a stamp situation, and then you're just gonna go around. I'm a sucker for patterns.
Oh.
You ask June, she knows all of this, and so you just go, but also make it however you want.
Okay.
That's a very big thing. Whenever we have workshops at Fish School, we like to tell people this is what we're doing, but at the end of the day, you should always listen to your creativity and go with it and see what happens.
So what does this become? What are we making?
Today, probably what we'll do is this will be like ultimately like a little trinket dish for you. So we'll take it back. After it dries, we'll put it into like the first fire, which is a bisque fire. And then if you're okay, you can tell me what colors you want, and I will paint it for you. And we're gonna talk about that in the second segment. And then after we do that, we'll do one last fire, and then we'll bring it back so you can have it.
So fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to ask you, June, what is your favorite workshop that you teach?
Oh, dragon. And also, this one is coming up, gummy bear sippy cup.
Yeah.
Wow, so it's a very specific type of workshop. You'll know exactly what you're getting into.
Yes. Like we have, most of our workshops are very specific, like this is what you'll be making, make it your own. But then we also do on occasion longer term. So for example, I am doing an 8-week hand building class right now. We just finished up an 8-week
What did you say that was?
Hand building, sorry. That's what we're doing right now.
I don't even know what that is.
That's okay. This is considered hand building.
I'm doing it.
And then we just finished up an 8-week wheel throwing class. So wheel throwing is like, if you imagine.
Oh, I've seen that.
The
that
movie
one
Ghost,
looks really hard.
It's not too bad, I promise. And it's really fun. But those are the two things. And when you take those classes, then you're a little bit more free with what you're doing. You're learning your basics, and then you're adding your own touch to it.
Wow.
But these ones are just really fun. And I love this one because it's very easy. It's very approachable.
It's feeling very approachable for me. I'm excited about it.
It's super fun at the end because then when I bring it back, then it's like something you can like put candy on, you can like put trinkets on, or whatever you want to put on it. Okay. This one's a little bit hard. This is a seed, I think, or a piece of wood that was carved. But
I'm loving the pattern. I feel like it's part of it. It's not a real pattern, but it's
It is a pattern. If you ask, when I was an elementary school teacher, a pattern is just anything that repeats itself. So
perfect.
You're great.
Perfect. Nailed it. A+. Okay, so if anyone wants to get more information or book their very first fish school workshop, what's the process?
You would go to, the easiest way is to go to fishcake.us. And then there's a drop-down menu. It says Fish School and then Workshops. And we have all of our workshops listed. We do sell out on stuff. So anything that's sold out, I will move that to the bottom of the page. But anything up at the top, is open, and it's
Fair
really
game.
fun. It's really fun. We really encourage everyone to come.
All right, well, thank you so much. I'm really enjoying. We're gonna actually continue in the Hawaiian Daily Studio. When we come back, we're gonna do even more arts and crafts, so make sure you stay with us. You're watching Hawaiian Daily, and we'll be right back. Thank you. I'm really excited to see how this
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. All week we've been discussing hurricane preparedness, tips on how to keep you and your ohana safe, and today we're discussing gutter and roof health and why those things shouldn't be ignored. This is Jordan Yonetta from Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting. Welcome in, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
Mahalo for being here, man. All this week, very important information that we've been able to let our viewers know about, and today we're talking gutters and roof, bro. So let's start with like poorly installed gutters, clogged gutters, how those can lead to big time problems.
Yeah, so poorly installed gutters, I mean, if they're not fastened correctly, the weight of the water going down, if it is clogged, can cause that gutter to fall down, cause your fascia to break. I mean, a lot of issues could arise from having poorly installed gutters.
Okay, and so what are some signs that maybe as you're walking around your place, looking up at the roof, you're seeing gutters, you're not, I mean, it's hard. I don't know how many people are necessarily gutter experts, but like, when do you know that as you walk around and you're looking like, oh, that kind of looks off? What do people need to be on the lookout for?
Yeah, so if you see your gutter sagging, if you see water overflowing out of your gutter, I mean, those are definitely telltale signs you need to get your gutters checked. Something that's stuck on the bottom of the downspout, I mean, those little things can add up to be big things later on. So always be sure to call somebody, call Kapili, we can come check it out.
Gotcha. Walk us through kind of what happened specifically as we look at some video here. But so people aren't sure about the gutters. They have you guys come out. You guys are doing an assessment. What type of specific stuff are you guys looking for when you guys go out there?
So basically, trees growing out of the gutters.
Right.
I mean, granules that are stacked up really high in the gutters, that's just added weight. So that could cause issues on the fascia. That can cause issues of water running behind the gutter because there's gaps behind that gutter. So it could rot out your wood. I mean, just various different things. Yeah.
Gutters oftentimes could be one of those things that maybe get forgotten as homeowners are kind of taking precautions. What is average shelf life on gutters? Like what is the recommended time frame for when they should be up there and when they should be checked?
So if you have a new home, definitely you'd want to put gutters as soon as you get it. But
you're in the new house, might as well put the new gutters.
Might as well get the gutters.
Makes sense.
You know, it's all goes together.
Yeah.
It's just like your roof, right? You don't really look at it, so it's something that it's unsightly. I mean, you don't really see it. So, yeah, I would just say every couple of years, check your gutters at least. I mean, if you have trees around your home, check it every year. Yeah.
Now, one of the things we often talk about specifically when we're talking about things like roof health and those different things, sometimes it's substantial costs, you know, to the homeowner. It's a big investment just on their part. But one of the nice things that Kapili does is financing options because, you know, oftentimes it's hard to come up with that that amount up front.
Definitely. So, I mean, we have a financing option. We use Enhancify. So it's a really easy process. www.kapiliroof.com. Go on the financing page, click on it. Takes less than 60 seconds. They do a soft credit pull, and you'll get approved. Or they'll let you know if you're approved or not.
Gotcha.
But yeah, super easy process.
Yeah, and obviously just nice for homeowners, anyone who's in the market currently, who to have that option. As we continue talking about hurricane preparedness, Matt, what is one tip you want people to take away after today?
Just being proactive. I mean, number one, that's something that we always say, and always make sure you're just giving somebody a call. If you think something's wrong, don't hesitate. Yeah.
Yeah, be proactive. Obviously, preventative measures are going to be better than the ones where you have to react to things
100%.
when they happen. That's Jordan Yonetta, again, Kapili Solar Roofing and Painting. Stay with us. All this week, we're going to continue to talk about hurricane preparedness, how to keep you and your ohana safe. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. Now, we are still having fun. We got fish cake in the house. Nadia, June, we've talked about all the amazing workshops that you guys have at your fish school. And now we brought in the big guns, right, Kaino?
I did. I just was finishing this one. Did you see? I actually had a chance to make this in the commercial break. Just putting the I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's
I was telling them the last time you painted something, I was afraid.
I know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. But I've been told, both educators, there's hope for me.
There's hope.
There is. I was elementary school. She does college.
All right.
So you got us both.
I would probably say I'm at elementary level.
That's
so
okay.
this is a good this is a good place to start.
So actually here, I'm gonna have you guys are gonna share this one.
Okay, perfect.
What I have in front of me is a piece that's called Bisqueware. So after we made our little plates, We would let them dry all the way, and then we're gonna put them into what we call low fire, but it's 1800 degrees, which I know doesn't sound low, but it is actually low. And then you're gonna get it back. And so now what we're gonna do is we are gonna be using, this is called underglaze. Underglaze is basically a combination of like clay and pigment, and it's basically like paint for clay. So you guys are gonna get to go wild, do what you want. If it's a little bit
Is there an example over here of what underglaze is?
This eventually it's gonna look like this. So I would underglaze it. I made this cup, and eventually it would fire, and the clay, you can tell how the clay is gonna be a different color, and then all of the orange, all the colors on
That
here
is so
are
cool. Wait, so let me get this
underglazes.
straight. You used that and you painted the.
I did.
I know, now I'm very intimidated.
Dude, no pressure. I'm nervous now.
There's zero pressure.
This is the possibilities.
And you have to do it in 2 minutes.
Now you have to do it. Yeah, we have 2 minutes.
That is so nice. Oh my
But guess
god.
what? I have something easy for you. You're choosing this cup.
Yes.
This already has texture on it. What I want you to do is you are going to paint, pick a color, put it all over it, do a section, and then I'm going to show you what the magic happens after that.
Oh, okay.
So do a little section.
I'm going to go.
You, since you don't have any of that
blue.
texture, I just want you to start like make some marks, make some dots, make some hearts,
make
a
marks.
rainbow.
Okay.
Any of that.
Okay.
Well, this one also has a little design. Do I paint on
one's for the
top of the
big-
stars or avoid it?
I would say add to it.
Add to it.
Yeah, add to it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm so scared.
Don't be scared. What?
Do I paint
I'm
on
looking
the
for like the
inside?
big.
Be messy.
Be messy?
Yeah.
I'm just
paint
looking
all
for the
over.
big
Do I,
grooves.
like, go on
you
the
know?
inside?
Like the very distinctive.
Inside, outside, whatever.
Can you hand me that big brush right there?
Big brush, yeah.
So
Yeah,
yellow
we need a
is
big
my
brush.
favorite color. I want
Perfect.
the whole thing to be yellow, but I feel like
We're
that's
gonna do this. We're gonna add a little section right here. We're gonna do teamwork.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Oh,
here we go.
yes.
So we're gonna do that, and
Okay.
then after it dries, we're gonna let it dry. It doesn't take too long for it to dry. Then we're gonna take the sponge, and what's cool about this,
like a sun.
you get to wash it off like that.
Oh.
So then,
Oh, that's cool.
the design pops out, but you get all the colors in there.
Did you
So
see
that's
that?
our goal.
Yeah,
It's
that's
magic.
magic.
She just took the sponge and then one more time. It's clay and pigment, correct?
Yeah, it's
That's
called underglaze.
underglaze. Wow, that's cool. It seeps straight into it because this one has got the texture, right?
Yes, and also because this is technically still kind of porous. Imagine just sort of like a sponge, like a hard sponge, and it's holding. That's how it holds onto the clay. The liquid gets absorbed into it, and then the underglaze sits on top.
Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Okay, I'm curious as well. So when people are coming down there checking it out with you folks, is this kind of where it starts for them, or does it start even before there? Or what do people step into?
People, I think sometimes it's really hard to find places for adults to go and do art. It's very easy for kids.
It is, right.
Yeah, it's really easy for kids. It's harder for adults. So we're just lucky enough when people see us on Instagram, or maybe they meet some of us. Like I've done several like markets and conventions. Then I always refer them to us, and they just kind of come in and they're just like, oh, we're so excited.
Yeah.
We haven't done art in such a long time. And honestly, I don't know. Does that answer your question?
No, it 100% does.
Don't you just feel so encouraged? I don't even know
I
what
do,
I'm doing.
yeah. I know,
You
they're
know,
just very
so
sweet.
Nice. They're so,
Perfect.
she's like, you're
This is
doing
perfect.
great.
You're
So
You're doing great.
That is being
Do you
so
want to try
kind.
the magic? Do you
I
want to try
wish
the magic
this
with
was
the
how all
sponge?
my teachers were.
Right?
I was in
I would have done way better if it was like this. I can see why you guys are teachers. That makes sense.
they have a lot
They have
of
the
patience.
nurturing.
We do. I'm all about the patience. So just take it and just wipe it across like as if you're
This
just.
is.
That's where the magic
I went on it.
Oh yeah. See?
Wow, look, Kainoa, you're
See, it seeps in.
You can do it.
Oh my gosh,
You
is
can
this
do it.
happening right now? Look at that. That's probably the most artistic I've ever been in the history of the show. That's
love
a
it.
true statement right there.
I love it.
I'm
And
like
then
scared to do anything else.
I'm gonna do. You're gonna tell me what you want. Here, do it. Just
wanna
keep
ruin
doing the
it.
whole thing.
It's going.
Do the
Okay,
whole
okay,
thing.
okay.
Here, I can even open this up some more if you want. You have more blue in here. And then what I want you to do is after we're done off air, you're gonna tell me what color you want on the inside.
Okay.
And we're gonna fire this and bring it back for
Oh
you.
my goodness.
Yeah.
What? Thank you guys
you
so
can
much.
use it as your coffee in the morning.
Oh, this will 100% be it. And then when
Yeah.
people ask, oh, tell me about the cup, like, I painted it. It's not a big deal.
No big deal. I made it.
Yeah.
I made it.
Hit up
You
June
can
and
have
Nadia,
this.
though, if you really want to learn how to do it. That's what you should do.
Please do. Come and see us in Kaka'ako. On top of all of our workshops, we also have like dinners that we do. We're also expanding into like food workshops too. So if you're not into
Ooh.
art, no worries. We have nerikiri. We have a man who does sashimi.
Wow.
Hands-on.
Okay.
It's really fun. We have a lot of stuff.
Love it.
So truly something for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, make sure you check out their website, go to their Instagram. All the details will be there. And of course, Nadia, June, man, the sweetest ladies in the world.
So nice, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah. You're watching High Now Daily. We'll be right back. We're going to keep on painting.
Ooh, it's getting exciting. Hey, if you're a chef or you've ever dreamed of becoming one, or you just love to cook, now is the time. Kitchen Scraps is looking for you. Casting is underway for season 2. If you think you got what it takes, we see a lot of you in the comments on social media. If you can throw down in the kitchen, head to kitchenscraps.tv or scan that QR code right there. Apply right now. We are excited for a new wave of chefs to head into the kitchen. Plus, a quick programming note as well. That's some highlights from last season. That's our season finale there. We're going to be filming Kitchen Scraps Season 2 coming up over here in June. We're actually going to be taping during the week, so we are going to hit the quick pause button on High Now Daily, but don't you worry, we're going to bring it right back. However, throughout its place, throughout the month, we're going to be encoring Season 1 of Kitchen Scraps, just in case you missed it. We got so much to look forward to. Local food, local chefs, local people, local ono dishes. Stay tuned for that.
Oh my gosh, I'm excited for that. But speaking of how the community can get involved, Hawaiian host put out the call and you answered. So many talented people applied to become the new face of Aloha Max, and now it's your turn to vote. You can choose your favorite kane, your favorite wahine. Cast your votes starting tomorrow, Friday, May 30th, online at hawaiianhost.com. Then join us live right here on High Now Daily, starting at 3 p.m. on Thursday, June 12th. We'll be live from Ala Moana Center Stage, announcing live the two new faces of Aloha Max. That's big time.
That is big time. I'm so excited for that too. And I always say this when we're talking about Hawaiian hosts and again, that wahine has not aged.
Oh my gosh.
And what a fabulous job they did in the first casting of that.
Beautiful,
Amazing.
Beautiful. We're in store for a good new 2. I'm excited.
Looking forward to that.
Okay, so I got you a present. You're welcome.
Yes.
You're welcome. It's
Thank
your
you.
favorite. Of course, we have Domino's Hawaiʻi pizza. Ba-bang.
Right on
I
cue.
got you your favorite. I know you love the Philly cheese.
I do.
But Kainoa, this one has stuffed crust.
Say that again.
This one has Parmesan stuffed crust.
Say it again, Lauren.
Parmesan stuffed crust.
Oh my
Okay, and I got
goodness.
my favorite too. Normally, this is the veggie one, but normally it comes in a flatter style crust. But this one I'm really excited because
You are not, are you looking at that right now? This is Parmesan on like the next level. We've got it on the crust, top of the pizza.
here we go. Are we going crust first?
Oh, no. I mean, you could because it is stuffed crust.
I'm going crust
Kind of
first.
more of a traditional cat when it comes to the pizza.
Don't tell me how to eat my pizza. That's some good pizza.
I'm thinking we end every show like this. This is fantastic stuffed crust pizza.
See what happens when I host with you? I bring presents.
Speaking of presents, we actually want to bring in one of our special guests over here who's off camera. We're forcing him in right now. Joey, as we wrap up today's show.
It's this guy's birthday.
Big time happy birthday to this guy. I want to tell everyone out there, Joey Kirstein is here with us celebrating the big, how old are you today? I'm not going to make you say that, I'm just kidding. But we love you, thank you for everything. He directs Kitchen Scraps, directs High Now, and is surely one of the best in the business, man.
We love you.
Happy birthday. Have some pizza, we'll see you tomorrow.
I love you, Joey.